Welcome to our chat today, where we're diving into how to stop any negative thoughts while you're on your journey to mastering English.
Yeah, it's fascinating how a positive mindset can really boost your English learning, right?
Absolutely. It's like not just about learning vocabulary and grammar, but also about keeping that mental space clear. If you're hounding yourself with negative thoughts, it's hard to absorb new words or really speak confidently.
Right. And sometimes those negative thoughts creep in when learners start comparing themselves or feeling a bit overwhelmed. Isn't that so?
Exactly. It's like a vicious cycle. The more you focus on those thoughts, the more they hold you back. And that applies to both your language progress and your overall mindset.
Yeah, right. So, what strategies do you think work best in stopping those negative thoughts while practicing English?
Well, one key approach is to recognize and challenge those negative thoughts immediately. Like when you think, I'm not good at this, flip it to something like, I'm learning every day.
That makes sense. I mean, if you constantly pit yourself against impossible standards, it just creates stress, which then impacts your learning.
Exactly. And think about it this way, it's like a soundproof room that filters out the noise of self-doubt.
Yeah, I love that analogy. It's like you're training your mind just like you'd train your muscles while learning a new language. Consistency is, um, key.
Correct. And don't you find it's useful to use affirmations? Like whenever a negative thought shows up, you counteract with a positive statement. It really reinforces a healthier mindset.
Right. However, I sometimes wonder if affirmations alone are enough. What about more active strategies like setting small achievable goals?
That's a really good point. Sure, affirmations are great, but pairing them with concrete, even daily goals, like learning 5 new words a day, provides both motivation and measurable progress.
And that sense of accomplishment can really counterbalance a negative mindset. It's, providing a win, however small, that builds confidence.
Absolutely. And it's interesting how this idea isn't new. It's been a staple in personal development for ages. Think of it as reprogramming your inner critic to be an inner coach.
Yeah, exactly. And in the context of English learning, a positive mindset can, really translate to more active participation and less fear of making mistakes.
Exactly. It's like we're not just learning language rules, we're also learning to appreciate our progress. Every time you chat, listen, or even mispronounce a word, you're adding to your skill set.
Absolutely. Speaking of mistakes, sometimes learners get demotivated because they focus on every error rather than on progress. What's your take on that?
That's a really important point. Instead of viewing mistakes as failures, think of them as stepping stones. Every error is like a lesson learned. And honestly, if we never made mistakes, we wouldn't be learning in the first place.
Right. But don't you think there's a risk of, downplaying mistakes too much? I mean, criticism can be constructive sometimes.
Yeah, I get that. But it's about the balance. Instead of harsh self-criticism, constructive reflection helps. You evaluate what went wrong, adjust, and then, move on. It's a process.
Absolutely. I like that approach. It gives you permission to be imperfect yet motivated to improve.
Exactly. And, another cool trick is to, like, distract those negative thoughts with engaging activities. Like, maybe try reading aloud, or have a conversation in English with a friend. Sometimes, immersion can literally make you forget about the negativity.
Right. It's like redirecting your brain's focus. And speaking of immersion, it reminds me of podcasts themselves. These sessions, for instance, help learners not just with language, but also with a positive attitude.
Precisely. The podcast format itself is, designed so that you hear natural conversation, which can boost your confidence. When you listen to smooth, fluent speech, it's like your mind starts believing, hey, I can do
Right
that
on.
too.
And there's something really engaging about this method. Instead of rote memorization, you're learning through, natural dialogue with all its imperfections and real world usage.
Exactly. It's like learning from a friend rather than a textbook. And, that friendly vibe really helps chip away at the negative self-talk that might say, I'm not good enough, or I'll never get it.
I totally agree. Though, I do sometimes wonder if these methods are universally effective. Some might need more structured approaches alongside these conversational techniques, don't you think?
Well, that's a really fair challenge. Not every learner is the same. Some, might thrive on a strict routine with grammar drills and structured lessons. But even then, adding a positive mental framework can help reduce the anxiety that comes with rigid learning methods.
Hmm, that makes sense. Integrating both structure and positivity. It's like, having a balanced diet for your brain.
Exactly. And remember, negative thoughts are common when tackling any new skill. Don't let them overshadow the progress you're making day by day.
Right. It's really inspiring how a simple mindset shift can have such a big impact on learning outcomes.
Totally. And, even little techniques like scheduling short breaks, meditating, or even, like, indulging in a fun English song can patch those negative
Absolutely.
vibes.
Also interesting is how the content we're discussing touches on self-improvement while serving as an English learning tool. It's a dual-purpose approach.
Exactly. It's, a win-win situation. Not only do you advance your language skills, but you simultaneously learn how to, harness a more positive thought process.
Hmm, and I think that's key in language learning. Maintaining enthusiasm even when challenges arise. Sometimes it might seem like progress is slow, but every bit counts.
Absolutely. And every time you practice, each conversation, even ones filled with stumbles, adds up to a larger story of improvement. It's like building blocks. One mistake here, one success there, and before you know it, you're fluent.
Yeah, it really emphasizes that it's not about perfection but progress, right?
Exactly. And by actively calming your mind and stopping negative thoughts, you create a learning environment where language can truly flourish.
Right. This conversation really highlights how intertwined our mindset is with our ability to learn and grow. I'm definitely taking these insights to heart as I continue my own language journey.
Same here. It's all about progress over perfection. So keep challenging those negative thoughts, celebrate even the small wins, and enjoy every moment of your English learning adventure.
Absolutely, yeah.